What was your early internet like?
Oh fuck. A lot of AIM. A lot of. I think like when I was on the internet, it was like when I discovered like emulators and shit like that, like the old NES emulators. So it was a lot of shit like that. Newgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Newgrounds used to be like the homepage for me. Just always going on Newgrounds. I can't even imagine what that looks like now.
Newgrounds is still around.
I'd say it's still up.
Yeah, I know it's
that.
still around, but I just can't even imagine like
It mostly
what's
looks
new.
the same. From like, cause I went on there. I don't know, within like the last year, because somebody brought up like that I had a music page on there. It was whenever people were doing that thing where they were showing like them 10 years ago and then like them now or whatever. Whenever that was like a fad going on a couple months ago. And I like tweeted about how I wanted to do one with music, but I was like, I don't know where any 10-year-old songs are and I don't fucking care. And somebody was like, oh, probably on your Newgrounds. And I was like, oh yeah, probably on my Newgrounds. And yeah, on my Newgrounds. I didn't end up doing it anyway. It didn't matter. But yeah, Newgrounds looks the fucking same. Like it's like time capsule, but it's all functioning. Like it's all like it's not like they've abandoned it or anything.
Sure.
It's still a functioning like active site. People still on there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a Newgrounds community still. Not like it used to be, but there's a Newgrounds community. That shit's still banging.
Good for them.
Isn't like Flash
That's what I was gonna say.
like not gonna
Yeah.
work anymore?
Flash,
Like,
I think, it's HTML5 now. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they've switched over to that.
Me neither. I have no idea how that would work. Because I was just reading a thing the other day about like how there was like a big effort to like preserve Flash games, and like somebody got like a ton of them and like got them in a state where you could play them offline.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Some of those games are good. I mean, Alien Hominid ended up being a real game.
They're making another
And
one.
they're making another one.
Yeah, that's funny. Their style has never changed.
No.
They've been making like the same looking game for like fucking.
They probably still make it in Flash.
Forever.
I remember this just happened a couple weeks ago, but I think it was Armani. He like just kind of casually like asked me and Cameron, or maybe it was me and you, was like, are you guys like into the stick fighting videos? Like, what do you mean? Like the
It
old
wasn't
like,
me.
Okay, it was me. It was me and Guillermo. Then he just asked us if we were to like stick fighting videos. I was like, are you talking about like old videos from like? Yeah, Newgrounds,
Yeah.
and then he put it out. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is exactly what it is. And yeah, he was still watches the stick fighting videos today, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that's all Ruby is. That's all that whole fucking show is. It's just anime girl stick fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. That's all it is.
Oh, it's the same fucking shit. Yeah, no, I used to fucking love that shit. Not specifically stick fighting. I really liked all the one like Mario, fucking Super Mario Brothers Z and like shit like that. I don't remember if that's what it was called, but yeah, that shit where like it'd be fucking like Sonic and Mega Man and Mario characters all fucking going at it.
Isn't that like Super Mario crossover or something like that?
No, there's one that was specifically called like Mario Brothers Z or something
That's
like
fun.
that.
Okay.
Because yeah, it was like Dragon Ball style fighting, but it was like fucking Mario and Sonic and like Mega Man characters and shit. And yeah, that shit fucking slapped when I was a fucking young guy. I remember there was one where it was like, I think it was like a really dramatic one, like Metal Sonic kills all of Sonic's friends.
All of Sonic's friends?
Yeah, that's like the beginning of it. Is Metal Sonic goes running, murders everyone Sonic loves violently, and then Sonic's got to run around and do some badass flips and fighting.
That's some good ass storytelling.
Yeah, I don't remember how it ends. I think maybe Sonic dies. I don't fucking know. We should watch those. We should just that's what we should do after the podcast. Let's just watch Dragon Super fucking whatever it was called, Mario Brothers. All day. Let's watch the Mario movie all day. That Sonic movie's coming soon.
Yeah.
That should be a nightmare.
I watched I was on YouTube and like just was on autoplay and like a fucking interview with Jim Carrey talking for like 10 minutes about Dr. Robotnik and like his inspiration behind like what he was thinking, and he like gave so much character to Dr. Robotnik.
He looked good in the trailer. I feel like Jim Carrey might be good in this movie.
I'm sure Jim Carrey will be fine. Jim Carrey is usually
He'll be
fine with
fine.
everything. But like him just talking about like, you know, Dr. Robotnik was just so smart and like society just abandoned him, and that's why he's so mad.
He's the Joker, dude.
He's the Joker?
Yeah, I was like, that sounds like the Joker, right?
All movie characters should be described in a way where it should sound like you could be talking about the Joker. No, that's a good character. Any character where by description it sounds like it could maybe be the Joker. Fucking slaps. Character rules.
But yeah, I'll go see the new Sonic movie.
Yeah, we're
Fuck
gonna
it.
see it with Sandra. She wants to see it for her birthday,
Yeah,
so she's coming out here next Sunday.
maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna see it next Sunday.
I gotta prepare. I don't know if a week's enough.
Yeah, that'll be something. That will be something. I wish we were still getting the old Nightmare version.
Yeah, I hope when it comes out on like DVD or whatever that
they
they give you
release the
both.
Nightmare version?
Nightmare version.
Yeah, that's really what all I want is. I wanted to see the originally.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
it's okay. They fixed it. Whatever. I mean, it still don't look
It'll
like
be the
actual
same
Sonic, but
computer.
it's
Who
fine.
cares?
But
Like, I don't care.
I wanted it to just be as bad as possible.
Yeah,
Right.
me too. I was banking on that. I was like, oh, I want this to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, I want this shit to be abysmal.
I mean, it's kind of like what the Sonic franchise has been thriving off of for a long time. Is how low can we go?
Oh, yeah. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some limbo shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, what were we talking about before that?
Stories from the past.
Early internet?
Yeah, early internet.
Yeah, I don't
Old man shit.
Yeah, my well, I guess my earliest days on the internet, I was on this site where I feel like it was called like Castle Games or something. So it was a 3D castle map that you could walk around, and you'd walk into rooms, and there was online games in there. There was like Cyber Wars on there. I just remember playing a lot of shit on Castle Games, and that was like my first online experience. Like I was under 10, you know what I'm saying, playing on Castle Games. And then after that, the next time I really like, I know I played like RuneScape and shit, and then like, but I wasn't really on the internet yet. Like all I did was play these games. It was basically like the computer wasn't a internet hub for me. It was a thing I played games on.
Right.
It didn't become the internet for me until I was like 12, 13, and friends of mine in school were like, oh, do you have like Yahoo Messenger? And I was like, no. And they were like, oh, add me on Yahoo Messenger. And I made a Yahoo so that I can add like this fucking kid named Kyle on Yahoo and talk to him once. and then I went and found all the like chat rooms and stuff. I was like, oh wow, there's so much shit. And then I found custom chat rooms. And I was like, what? They want to talk about Inuyasha? I like that. And then I went in there and I talked about Inuyasha. And it's weird because I like still have friends from all the way back then. That's fucking creepy.
That is creepy.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. My internet was fucking like, I remember being like fucking like 13, 14, and like this lady who was like over 30 would just like send me videos of her masturbating and shit. Like, like, and at the time it didn't even like register to me how crazy that was. I was just like, wow, thanks.
Yeah,
like,
that's wild.
I was like, wow, neat, cool.
Exactly.
Like, oh, right on. Like, I don't know what's going on down there, but like, cause yeah, it'd be like just a video of like fucking straight up vagina. Just stuff going on, and I was like, I have no fucking concept of what the fuck is happening here. Like, what are we talking about? But whoa, cool that you showed me.
Not looking back.
Yeah, I feel like
Wow.
there was a period where like she kind of, or maybe this was another lady.
How many?
A lot
How
of
many
ladies.
30-year-old women are sending you vagina videos?
I don't remember her sending me anything. I just remember that at one point she treated me like I was her boyfriend. And I was just like fucking 14. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm your boyfriend, I don't care. And then like I just like eventually never talked to her again. But like I remember she was like an older woman. And she like injected herself into a weird relationship with me, and unable to understand child who didn't even really register the situation as anything.
And that's why it's a problem.
I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, whatever. And then like eventually I just never talked to her again. So yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Thank you for your service,
Yeah,
though.
sorry, we're broken up now. I don't know if you knew, but I've known for a while that we are no longer together. Yeah, that shit was fucking wild. I think about that sometimes, and I'm just like, man, that was crazy. I just took that shit to the face as a kid. Just got blasted like Piccolo defending Gohan. Just took that shit to the chest.
Yeah, internet was wild back in the day.
Yeah, no, that shit
All
was
sorts of
ruthless.
shit on there.
I remember being like 15, 16 and just being like, I feel like I've seen so many dead bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened when I turned like 16. I was like, that's all the internet was. Like, I need to watch some fucked up videos.
There was a while where the internet was just so like you couldn't even really avoid it.
No, it was just like
Like-
on all like those sites. That,
Yeah,
like,
no,
shared
that
all
was
the
it was
videos and
fucking
shit.
crazy. Like, and then I was a fucking part of it. I was ruining forums. Are you kidding me? I was fucking destroying forums. I was fucking shit up. I remember going on one forum and there was like a picture that I had that was just a parrot perched on a dick. I spammed the shit out of a forum with that shit, son. They had to lock that board down. Oh shit! Take me back, Lord. Take me back.
Those were the good days.
I was gonna say-
old days.
Yeah, I never got into like forums and anything like that, and just because a lot of it's still out there, and you can like go back and read that shit. And I have seen some wild shit that people were saying when they
yeah.
were like 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, no, all of my old forums, all those are dead. Yeah, those are dead and gone.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like I missed out on a little bit.
Yeah, it was a fun era of the internet. Honestly, yeah, it was a fun era of the internet.
Being a real piece of shit online.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. Holy shit! You think I'm a fucking awful man online now? Jesus Christ! You know nothing about me in 6th grade. You know nothing about what I've done online. I was like a fucking cyber terrorist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Demonetized.
yeah, there was. I mean, there were no rules back then. Like, no one was gonna fucking come after you.
best part was there was no rules.
No one could find out who you were.
Rules.
It was the Wild West.
Yo, I remember back then, like, people would be, like, crazy about, like, not revealing anything about yourself. Like, if you said, like, I remember I would say, like, my first name, and, like, people that were, like, older, like, they'd be in, like, their, like, late 20s or, like, 30s, they'd be like, you shouldn't tell people your name online. Like, you shouldn't
Yeah.
give people, like, they would get like that. I'd be like, hey, my name's Joey. And they'd be
Yeah,
like,
no,
shouldn't
you
do
weren't-
that.
yeah.
Refer to, yeah. Like,
That was like forum rules.
yeah, no, people would get like weird about that. Eventually, I just started going by my name, and then they couldn't stop me.
Sure.
Because I was just going by my name. Because I've been Joey Z for a long fucking time.
But yeah, it is kind of crazy thinking about like how that's like flipped 100%.
Internet's
Like,
mad different now.
Yeah, like
Internet's mad different
everyone knows
now.
everything now.
Oh my god, internet's mad different now.
We're meeting up with strangers now, getting into cars.
Oh hell,
Getting in the
yeah.
you
Oh,
getting in
hell
random
yeah.
cars don't matter.
Bro,
They'll
I'll
take
get
you
in-
wherever you want.
Yeah, bro. If I've spoken to you on Facebook Messenger at all,
That's fine.
bro, take me anywhere.
Take me.
I don't give. I'm gonna take a nap. I'll see you when I wake up. Salute. Wake me up when we get there. I don't care. Man, yeah, old internet was crazy. I remember I was on fucking Cheesy Art. Remember Cheesy Art?
No, what the
No,
fuck
it
is
wasn't on
cheesy art?
No, Cheesy Art.
Cheesy art.
Cheesy Art, boy.
I feel like I recognize the name, but I can't think of it
Yeah,
or
no,
remember.
it was like DeviantArt, but different.
What's different about it?
It was,
Like DeviantArt, you
Different.
can do whatever you wanted.
I think. Oh, on Cheesy Art, you could like customize how your whole page looked.
Okay.
That was neat. You could you could fucking customize your whole layout and everything. You could post more types of like. I think the main thing for me was back then all my entire creative output basically was just that I made sprite comics, and so I don't think you could do that on DeviantArt. Like they didn't like sprite comics on DeviantArt because it wasn't real art.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
No, it had nothing to do with that. Genuinely, it had nothing to do with that. It was literally just they didn't like it because it wasn't
Sure.
real art because you weren't drawing it. And I was like, yeah, right on. I'm not.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not lying.
But Cheesy Art was friendly about it. Cheesy Art fucking loved webcomics, so I was hanging out on fucking Cheesy Art, posting my webcomics, having a good old time.
Sounds fun, dude.
You know, it's like there was basically I remember 2 episodes of my like webcomic when I was like 15. I just recorded an audio episode that was essentially a podcast. It was just like me and Andy hanging out in my room, and we put on the microphone. And we were just sitting around talking. And when I think about it, I'm like, did I invent podcasts?
You
You
Pioneer.
invent the podcast now?
Did I invent podcasts?
You better go dig that up and go get some money, brother.
That was on Cheesy Art, baby. Also, I said things.
Maybe let's not dig that one
I
up.
was 15. You might not want to go near that audio.
Let's go find that
You
later.
might catch radiation poisoning off of that.
We're gonna need
I'm pretty sure it only exists on Cheesy Art, which I believe is now has been gone for years. So I don't think that's even a possibility
Oh,
to find.
the old time machine. You can find it.
Maybe.
It
I don't
might-
know.
might.
You think someone's gonna make a time machine?
No, I'm talking about the website.
No, the web time machine.
Oh, the web time machine.
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah, you don't know
you don't
about
know
that?
the web time machine.
That's what I'm saying. You can
I don't
find
know
the
about the
little
web time
forms and
machine.
shit.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking site. It's like the web. You can put in like old URLs, and they can show you like an archived version of a site from
Yep.
like.
Oh, nice. That's
years
cool.
ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cat hair falls on you. Yeah, but I believe for it to be like Time Machine, it had to be like deliberately archived by somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I'm like, I don't think anybody archived my Cheesy Art, but I don't
Let
know.
me do some,
I was a
let me do some
villain.
on
You're a
podcast
villain.
research.
I was a villain. I was well known in the community of Sonic Sprite comic makers. I didn't even make Sonic Sprite comics. I just thought about that. Sonic had like nothing to do. I was on Sonic forums, but I didn't do like any Sonic shit because I wasn't a Sonic fan. I don't really know how I ended up on the Sonic side of the internet because I never had a Sega. Like I had like barely ever played Sonic. I didn't really play Sonic till Sonic Adventure 2.
On the GameCube?
Yeah. I played on the fucking GameCube, and like that was like the beginning of Sonic for me. But I was just on Sonic forums. And I know it started because I met somebody on like Yahoo chat who was a Sonic fan who was like, "Hey, I hang out at this forum, come hang out." And I was like, "What's a forum? Cool." And then I ended up on the Sonic side of the internet. But I don't know why I stuck
On
around.
the Sonic side.
Yeah, no, that was like my whole fucking shit for like a portion of my teenage years revolved around Sonic
This
forums.
is where you're able to bully people.
Yeah, Sonic forums.
I wasn't a
right?
bully all the time. Originally, I was a nice, normal kid. But I was morphed.
Once you saw Shadow.
Once Shadow the Hedgehog dropped, when he had the gun and the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I changed. I got mad different all of a sudden.
Yep.
I don't remember when the line is where I switched from like normal, friendly internet child to like insane, feral internet child. I'm like, I don't remember like the line. I just kind of remember being it eventually. I remember very briefly being an innocent kid, and then I remember being a dickhead for years and years. Huh. Now everyone's just a nightmare online.
Yeah.
Now online is just you get to see what everybody thinks all the time.
Yeah, that's great.
Ah, that fucking sucks. Man, your friends are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Some random people chilled out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nicer now.
You know, it's chill. Internet's
chill.
chill. You know, I'm vibing on the internet.
It's not a wasteland anymore. Everyone's
Twitter's cool.
friends. Twitter is cool.
Twitter's pretty fucking cool. You can hang out on Twitter.
Yeah, there's a couple rules on Twitter, but not many.
Fucking make a burner.
Yeah, it ain't hard.
Yeah, if you're willing to just keep making accounts, there's no fucking rules on Twitter.
Nope.
And a lot of people are willing to just keep making accounts. We'll just keep doing it. There's this one old lady coworker I have where she's just told me before about like how often she gets banned off Facebook and how she has a bunch of burner Facebook accounts for when her other accounts get banned. And I don't know why because I've never really like pried into it.
What's she doing on that?
I just accused her of being a cyber terrorist and like left it at that. I was like, you're a fucking maniac.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to do some wild shit on like
Yeah, no,
anything to get kicked off like
she
completely.
apparently gets Facebook. You can get suspended off Facebook
Someone just reports you
for
I'm
like
sure.
nothing. Like I have friends who get suspended for like 2 weeks off Facebook because they like deleted too many people and like Facebook will kick you off for anything.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, she apparently just gets fucking banned, and I believe that it's because she's sharing that content.
She was a 30-year-old lady.
She's 40.
Oh, no,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
hang.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah. It's probably some fucking content in there.
A lot of good
There's something.
content.
Oh yeah, it's probably harsh. I immediately, when I realized she had like internet presence, I went and found her and blocked her.
You can preemptively
Yeah,
stop
no.
that.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. It's like I went, when I made a new Facebook years ago, the first thing I did was block every family member I could find. And now I block every coworker I can find. If I even see them for a moment, blocked, gone. I'll search them out. I looked up the names. I was like, where's my GM? Goodbye. I don't ever want to see you on my internet. Hell no. I don't even do anything on Facebook. I just don't like the idea of them being there.
Yeah, I don't want them to know what I do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I get on Facebook, I be sharing memories, bro. That's about all I do on Facebook.
The glory days.
Check my Facebook, like, damn, I was funny as hell 4 years ago. Share. That's really all I do on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, no more jokes on Facebook.
I would still post jokes on Facebook if they didn't take away the ability for my Twitter to cross-post to my Facebook. I'm not fucking copying and pasting my jokes to Facebook. Sorry. I'm just not doing it. That's the amount of effort beyond me. I don't know why they did that.
Because
that's
people
stupid.
weren't going on Facebook.
I know.
Oh.
Still fucking... Come on, cuz.